Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
we talk about that. We could talk about that. Yeah. When the camera is rolling and I get the wire hidden. Okay.
You said you found this last year.
Yeah.
While scouting for this film, I guess.
Because Benjamin Fernandez, who's designing the film, when we first started talking about Nevada, he said Ujue is a beautiful place, fantastic, and then I go on to Google Earth. You go on to Google Earth, and I said, oh, it's been too developed. Everything is very nice, and then because I'd started looking, because he suggested that, I started looking at other places around there, and suddenly I saw a photograph taken from over there on the other side of the river of In Gallipienzo. Oh, this is an incredible place, and it was just so beautiful, and the fact that it wasn't domesticated, it was still kind of wild, and the fact that it was half empty. And then when I was talking to Carmela, the mayor, Caldesa, I said, this is a magic place. And she said, yes, it's very magical. And she started talking about it. And she said, you know, it's a place of dreams. And now in the script, the village is called Los Sueños. So it was meant to be.
Cada imagen que vosotros mostráis de Gallipienzo es un poco cada frase o cada palabra que dice Terry. Habéis hablado paisajes, río, puente, que era parte de lo que salía en el texto de Terry, ¿no? Y luego también habéis hecho cosas, detalles de piedras y movidas y alguna cosa.
Most people see the world as described in the newspapers, on television, but they don't see the world. And you've got to come to places and open up and let go and disappear and let the place dominate. And this is very easy here in Galipentzun. I think with Carmela this is a place that needs to be protected because it's still almost perfect in its decay and everything.
Ahí tengo a los buitres. Si clico otro plano, ahí tengo la casa. Y podemos poner más, porque seguro que tenéis más. Entonces podemos coger este vídeo.
The hard work makes it more beautiful. At least that's my theory. I mean, I think I know any work I do, say for a film, it's not easy. It's not even enjoyable half the time. It's just miserable. But you're trying to tell something that's true and honest or surprising or new, and you do it. And the film in the end is a strange thing. Maybe the making of the film is more important than the film, because the people you work with, the things you learn, the things you discover as you're doing the story.
Entonces, y pam, empezará vuestra peli. Luego volverá a hablar él, pero quiero que entendáis que cada una de vuestras pelis estará metida dentro de eso, una película que empieza al principio y acaba al final, y en la que él es el narrador.
There was a little 10-year-old kid, I think from the village, who was talking to him yesterday. He said, I can't believe it. There's an American star who's flown all the way from America to come here to our village. Now, that's already, you've got a good story. Yeah. And there's this kid who can't believe that somebody flew all the way from America, all the way over here to be in our little village. So that's a very special view of the world, that America is so far away, so impossible, so rich, so everything. And they come to my little world. And he probably doesn't realize how wonderful his little world is.
Una sinopsis es qué historia vais a contar. Y el tratamiento es cómo la vais a contar, ¿vale?
Oh no, but that's why I always like children. I think that's why, either it's a madman or a child who sees the world most clearly. Because a child doesn't have all the filters that we develop to get through life. Because we all get damaged, we get hurt, we get disillusioned, we get disappointed, and we think, okay, close it in. Now I can live my life clearly and safely. And a child doesn't know that yet. A child doesn't know that every time that door opens, it's not a different world on the other side.
Vale, esta historia para vosotros.
No, ahora tú encuadras, vas a encuadrar de tal manera que se le vea a él en un plano bastante cercano.
You could maybe tell a story about a child who loves buitres, and maybe a buitre, one of the buzzards, becomes a pet of the child.
¿Vale? Lo abrís cuando lleguéis a casa, es decir, cuando tú llegues a casa pones este USB en tu ordenador, te vas a la carpeta de proyecto, dentro de esta carpeta que se ha generado, donde está todo copiado por segunda vez, ¡pum! Le das aquí y se te abrirá lo mismo que hagamos aquí ahora, ¿vale? Le doy a play y lo veo. Mirad, ahí está el buitre, muy bien. Hay como diferentes caminos para llegar a un mismo lugar. Los planos medios, abiertos. ¿Cómo lo pondrías en blanco y negro, por favor?
I always feel the film is making itself. I'm just the hand that's writing, and when I say I is the wrong word to use. It's we. It's a group of people that have been assembled for a very short time. Half of the people don't know each other, never work together, and this group is assembled, and then we start trying to create this thing. It's a weird combination of being a group effort and a very selfish effort at the same time. I'm just trying to encourage people to think for themselves, to not take everybody else's idea of what the world is and what it can be, and what your life can be. Just think for yourself. I can't promise it's going to be wonderful. It might be horrible, but make your own course, go your own direction and see what happens. Otherwise, if you compromise, I think compromise is the thing that slowly destroys people's life. Let people have enough confidence in themselves to take chances. Now, not everybody will succeed. But the point is, if you're doing work that you love and work that gives you a lot of satisfaction, that's all you need. You don't need money. You need satisfaction is what you need out of life. Because money buys you lots of shit, basically. But the shit doesn't make your life better. That's the main thing. Do what gives you satisfaction. You can't buy satisfaction. You can only do it.
Vale, somos 3 grupos, tenemos 6 historias. Si de las que he leído yo, alguna hay alguien que dice dame a mí el sueño o dame a mí el no sé qué, os lo doy. Ahora tiempo para debatir.
¿Sabía algo de inglés para hacer la cosa prevista?
En el buitre. Un sueño que él está volando en una nube.
Pareces Heidi. Me gusta la de Galipentzun.
Ahí va, se está grabando.
La cultura natural. A mí, no, a ver, es que, no, era el buitre, porque si le gusta el buitre es en honor a él.
Eso, venga.
En honor a él.
A ver, un sueño de que su casa se hunde.
Sí, por lo que lo demás. Porque lo he dicho.
Que su casa se hunde.
Es el director. Se recupera, siempre.
O sea, yo estoy
El buitre.
con la del buitre. A ver, que podemos inventarnos a nosotros mismos.
¿La del buitre o el sueño?
A mí también.
No sé, según lo que dijo. No, que dijo, lo que queráis, yo qué sé. Eso no estoy de acuerdo.